There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace, mighty Lieutenant Drakir, at your service.
There, just need to click something away. And welcome to another showcase stream, number 131. And yeah, for people who are new to this, what we do with these streams is we try 4, maybe more games for about half an hour each. Maybe we give them a 15-minute extension if needed, or if they're just interesting, to see if they're any good for streaming in full at some later date. And yeah, the first game we've got ready here is The Last Hero of Nostalgaia. Now, I had seen bits of this game before, but I've managed to dodge any spoilers or such, so I have practically no idea of what this game is, other than that, well, I must have picked it up at some point during a sale.
Okay, now I'm curious. I don't think I even noticed it was spelled like that. I think either you made a typo when you talked to me about this game in DMs, or my brain auto-read it as Nostalgia.
Probably the latter. Yeah, let me get the timer ready. A bunch of extra timers that I can just remove right here. There. Okay.
Yeah, if people wondering why I sound a little bit different or tired, I'm feeling a bit slightly on the wonder. Enough to stream though. It's not really tiring. I took a walk, but I skipped my kettlebell exercises, especially the one involving push-ups. And yeah, it's kind of the stomach, so doing push-ups with a kettlebell when you're not well in stomach.
Yeah.
That I'm not going to go into detail. It's just I think people can just figure out that's a bad idea.
Let's see. Set this low right here. You need not see the corpses. Okay, I like that it actually changes the brightness of the lamp itself. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering the corpses. I was also looking that that's the right clear. Then I noticed in the background there's quite a stack of them over there.
Yeah. Show intro tutorials. This will help you understand the game a bit better and will help you find the fun. Yes, please. And with that, please use your keyboard to enter a name. Okay.
Also, I'm just gonna take off my headphone for a moment. Roll down curtains.
None of this is doing anything. Really? Okay. Pick your class. Datadin. A noble and stalwart defender of order, favors vitality. Datadins are champions of fidelity. They are well-rounded and versatile. Or by that? I think I'm blanking on the meaning of that word for a bit. Let's see. Formatter. A brutal savage who wields heavy weapons, favors strength. Formatters pulverize the pixels of all who stand in their way. No weapon is too big. I did get the vibe that this is a parody game in part, so... Resolutionary. A swift and evasive outsider favors dexterity. Resolutionaries see the world differently than others. They strike quickly to bring about change. And Sorcerer. A channeler of Nostalgaia's primal energies favors Source. Sorcerers are not bound by the constraints of reality. They access something deeper. Depends, is it actually that much different between all of these? Let's go with a Datadin. Yes.
Yeah, and Captain, I think it's rather obvious.
Indeed. It is called Nostalgaia, where the... Wait! Cut! Was that your customization screen? Oh, almighty save me. I don't know what you are, but you're no hero. So, I'm not playing the intro.
Jackass.
I would say the title alone is obvious a parody game.
Yeah. But just because something is a parody game, it doesn't mean that it's not a good game. Yep.
Indeed.
Okay, that was a nice... Okay, this is cool. Just progressively getting more and more
so it
impressive.
was the would-be hero became. Had it dignity, it would impale itself on its own appendages and rid us of its pixelated shame. No? All right then. The welcome host was absent. No one to tell the newest spawn what to do, or what it was.
And we can't steal we can't steal the mug. Let's see it. Light attack. Oh, let's shift its heavy attack. Okay. Shield and dodge. You are not alone. We have walked before you. Go back where you came from, hero lover. Hall of Heroes.
Nostalgaia had become slightly unwelcoming to new heroes, and those who assist them.
Let's see. F to lock on. Any message over there? Yes. Okay, controls? No, not... Yeah, control sprints a bit. Alright, let's have ourselves a look. Use your heroic icon and heal. Okay, it starts with 3 uses. It will be replenished when you get to the next checkpoint. Use it carefully. Alright. Yeah, just the same. Oh. I did not even notice that one. Everyone just had a target on their chest. Okay. Switch stand? Oh, of course.
The would-be hero began to suspect that perhaps it wasn't love.
Okay, I've never gotten into deep enough into the Dark Souls games to get to the two-handing, I think. Okay, so yeah, that takes a long time to set up a heavy attack.
The confused stick figure would find no answers in the narrator's library. A spreading pixelization had twisted everything and everyone into retro decay.
Where the heck did you come from?
Above.
Okay, no quick guarding. So yeah, the gameplay is a bit Dark Souls-like. There. Okay, let's use that. Okay, we've got 1,000 money.
Nostalgaia's memories had flattened like books without pages. Oh, how the narrator mourned. Pixels were the problem.
Okay, stamina in yellow. Too late on the guards. Okay, I definitely need to use that now. Okay, it's not a full heal, but it is a mostly heal.
I have a feeling whoever designed this is a fan of old games, but also a fan of Dark Souls.
So
It's a
the
Souls
stick
like you
figure
died.
Proved its ineptitude.
Get an achievement. Okay, quirky jackasses.
The audacity.
Alright, yeah. Control is just... Control held down is sprint as well. Okay, it's a toggle now. Of course, the enemies respawn. Oop. Yeah. Why is this... Green herb, really? You just picked up an item, check your inventory to see it. Okay, but how do I check that? Also, there's something up there. So there has to be a way to get back around here. Or... No, there's no... space dodges back yet.
Maybe can I jump there later?
Maybe. Okay. Yep. Okay, best to not try to take on too many at once, and definitely don't get cornered, huh?
Yeah. I think the reason people... At least one of the main reasons people like Dark Souls game is... There is a challenge to the combat, like... If you take on too many, you will obviously just lose. Like, in other games, you can just wreck a group of enemies. Even you should be careful over here. In Dark Souls games, you should very much avoid having a pack of them at the same time on you.
Yeah.
So there is a certain realism, like you can use as weapon one-handed or two-handed with different benefits and issues. So I guess that's why people like Dark Souls combat, but still, yeah, it's not for everyone.
Yeah, especially since some of the enemies and bosses can be just real bullshit. Okay, it's not money, it's memory. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Access.
Something I also learned from personal experience, from observing other people. If you have a short temper, don't play Souls-like.
Yeah.
I have seen people throw controllers about.
I think I accidentally parried there for a second.
And hello, Marco!
Hey, Marco. Yeah, stream Automod has captured another scam bot. Gilded Axe. Let's see, where is our inventory? Okay, here. Press F to toggle item descriptions. Weapons in Nostalgaia scale their damage with your strength, dexterity, or source. Tap F for more details. Damage isn't always the most important factor, however. For example, some weapons swing faster or slower, and some can stagger enemies. Choosing the right weapon will require some experimentation. Okay. Let's see. Gilded Axe. Less damage, more weight, and one special ability. It runs off of dexterity. Okay. A pixelating golden axe, the game series. This relic's memory yearns to be found. Within a desecrated place of worship, I lopped off the heads of the innocent. Let's see. Hello, Marco and Wheelie Boy 250. Let's see. Cool game. What can you get it on? Oh yeah, thanks. It does cost. Yes, it's on Steam because most of these games that I do play are on Steam. After all. Okay, get out of the inventory so I can actually look around again. I'm not sure where else it is, where you can get it on. But yeah, this is the last hero of Nostalgaia.
Stick figure? And had it even noticed how retro everything was becoming? Of course not. It was made out of pixels. It was part of the problem.
Let's see, more access, whatever that may be. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not a green herb. Definitely dealing with a hostile narrator. But yeah, how are the two of you doing? Okay. No surprise enemies. Also, this one is shirtless for some reason.
The narrator decided to make some story edits.
Okay, I noticed that there was something there, but I didn't know that it was an enemy. Dagger of Cycles. Okay, let me do a quick check. Yeah, our strongest point is Vitality. The others are quite weak, actually, on that. Maybe I should have gone with the Barbarian-like class.
Suddenly, An ambush caught the hero unprepared.
Access placed in storage. Okay. Bit of quality of life. There. Let's see, Marco. What if you call it Wednesday Wonder or Plunders? Possibilities, but I have been calling these games in the past showcase streams, so may as well shuriken codes. Yep. Check out the help for information. Okay, I accidentally skipped something there. Yeah, perhaps finding a new name for all these might work, but yeah, we're 130 streams in, so I think just for keeping it away is probably better.
I think the world is sick, and you're like the final pixelated tumor. The narrator vowed to save the world. The narrator vowed to cut you from it.
Okay.
Left control to sprint.
So far as this game is interesting, but I'm unsure about streaming it.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a simple sentry transformed into an impossible adversary. One written to crush the stick figure on sight.
Okay, avoid its gaze. Or... Yep. Yep. Don't give up, we need you. Alright. Nowhere else to hide. Staging room NPCs only. Even more? What are these? That locked. That was lucky. Did they spot me or did the narrator send them after me? I'll have to leave that be. Okay. Is there any way to lose this jackass? They are faster than us. Out of stamina. Sliver of tradition.
A beacon. A conduit through which heroes once communed with Nostalgaia. Don't you dare lay your pixels upon it.
Well, I guess I beat it by a locksmith's rated saw. I guess I beat it through just getting into a cutscene. Okay, is this a checkpoint? Oop, hello.
By the Almighty. Impossible. You're... What in the void are you?
Yes, bonfire lit. Is the game just frozen, or... yeah, it doesn't need...
Oh, you don't know what you are, or why you're here. Do you want me to guide you? You are no hero, and I am no travel brochure. Now, I have no idea what your little gestures were meant to convey. Probably rude. But I will tell you what you are. Proof that Nostalgaia is dying.
Okay. Return icon. Sometimes you may want to backtrack. Tether to a beacon before you do so. Later, when you are finished backtracking, you can warp to your tethered beacon. This will allow you to pick up where you left off. Okay. There, enter, beacon tethered. Okay, return icon is for, well, return. Let's see, can we level? Okay. Equip loads. Let's up that strength. Okay. Well, let me take a quick look at the settings here. Automatic select new targets. Let's put that on. Okay. I was expecting the dialogue to progress on itself, but nope. Let's see. Not there. Inventory. Let's see. Lockpicks. It's locksmith's red blade. My wielder once thrust me into the heart of an old man. Is this supposed to be a... It's a keyblade. First sword, a basic weapon forged for from primitive graphics technology. Every hero starts with a weapon, an expression of their origins. This memory predates memory. This weapon predates memory. Okay. I wonder what this relic's made. Does that mean we need to use it? This memory lingers in an undiscovered region. You are also missing an ability. A pixelating timeless dagger. I felt as one with the construct where time was kept within time. Where Tower of Chronomancy tolled its first bell and again. It's the dagger of time from Prince of Persia.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Let's take a look at these. This can be equipped in the equipment screen. There, equipment. Okay. Okay, that's going out faster, I think. Alright. Let's see. Marco, stick figure gesture. Lots of references indeed, yeah. More. What is this access? Be our hero. I'm going to guess that these are locked. Yep, or blocked. Okay. Easier to solve. We just need to get to the other side. Memory is sacred.
You are not worthy. No! The hero was rejected.
Yep. Oh, hello, first boss. Okay. Simple slash. Ow. Okay.
No! The spirit had a final form. A final form!
There is a lock on. Okay, I still healed some from that. Ow. Okay. Okay, now it's starting to get... Now it's starting to pick up gear. Or pick up speed.
Oh dear. Still unsure about this game so far.
Yeah. Alright, boss fights require timing and patience. At first it might seem like there's no safe time to attack, but if you pay attention, a window to do so will open up.
So far it looks interesting, but... I guess you could say... not really catching my interest.
Yeah, don't overextend.
The spirit had a final form. A final form!
Okay, I like how that blast basically destroys everything in the building. Quickly. Not quick enough. It even has the fog you gotta get through to enter the boss fight, yeah. I'm thinking once we get past this boss, that's when it's going to show the full deck of cards, so to speak. Okay. Let me swap this out for something with a bit more, let's see, momentum. Okay. Yeah, let's stick with the sword for now. Alright. We have only a window to hit twice during that bit.
A final form. A final form.
Marco, I'm leaning more towards no. Like, while it looks interesting, it's just not catching my interest.
Okay, I thought it was being vulnerable there for a moment. Okay, it's going for the charge again. The charge slash. Like a freaking Zelda.
Actually, I think about it. Did my sentence even make sense?
Don't think so. Let's keep rolling.
I guess you can say it doesn't look bad. I just don't feel interested in it.
There we go. Finished him. The threshold received the spirit's blessing. Shield of Inspiration. Okay. That opens up. You did it. Congrats. The extra tutorial messages will now stop. The last year of Nostalgaia is a mystery. What are you? What happened to this world? What is expected of you? You're going to be handed the answers. Can you uncover them? Yeah, the problem with Souls-like games is that they're very easy to get stuck on. Or stuck in certain parts. Heart's Flow Altar.
To receive the spirit's blessing is... 'twas undeniable that the scattered bundle of sticks remained pathetic, but something was amiss. The narrator, never confused, was curious.
Locked, okay. Let's take a look at that shield. Let's see. Less stability, more weight. Also gives source... okay. The pixelating shield offered by the spirit of heroism after you overcame it. My siblings and I encouraged fledgling heroes through their doubts and towards their purpose. Purpose ultimately found rest in Nostalgaia's heart. We're somewhere beneath her central shrine. Okay. I the game is definitely interesting to me so far, but yeah, I'm a bit 50-50 on how streamable it is, since we didn't get anything on potential difficulty settings and such. And well, Souls-like is generally annoyingly difficult, but just the idea of traveling through a decaying world and restoring it to higher graphical settings and such, that is interesting.
Look upon the world around you. What you have restored by your touch. A hero is known by their actions. Yes, I know what you are, or rather, what you might prove to be. You do not know yourself, though, do you? Memory of what was is vanishing, but do not despair. Through your journey, you may yet discover your nature. Your touch upon this beacon has caused a remembering of what was. That jagged blade you scavenged, can you hear its whisper? Rummage through your belongings and find it.
Okay. Select your inventory to continue. Let's see, this sliver? Let's see, why is that one pulsing? Yep, that just throws. I'm not sure what they were meaning with that. Null data min arms. These are equipment, aka how we look. Tap F to toggle item description. This relic has a pixelating memory. If you can help the relic remember, it will get stronger. The location of its memory could be anywhere in the world. Relics in the correct location will quiver in your inventory. Okay, to find the location, listen to what it tells you. See how this old relic mentions an old man? This one doesn't. Try standing beside the old man. Oh, that's the half hour. Selecting this relic and choosing remember. Oh, this one. My wheel. Yes. Remember. Yep. Okay. Spin slash. Ours is a world where memories of other worlds collide, collapse, and then create something new. My wielder explored many wonderful realms that all were part of the same story, his story. To unlock the future in Nostalgaia, we must understand the past. As you remember different relics, you will gain permanent insight bonuses. So it's highly advantageous to remember relics, even if you don't equip them. See your player status screen for your insight bonuses. Okay, that is really interesting.
Yeah, like it has interesting mechanics and all, but I'm not feeling it for streaming and such.
Let's see, a basic pixel. It might be the humblest of heroic icons, but knowing one's essence can be reinvigorating. Okay, the green herbs. No need to mix this verdant herb. Consume to slowly regenerate. And merge heroic journals portal. Not even that defies the rules of the universe. Its very existence illustrates just how messed up Nostalgaia has become. Use this to merge your world with... Oh, it's co-op. And yeah, I get it with this one, Marco. This one is for Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. And, well, just a golden axe, gilded axe. Not sure about this one. They think this one is original. Yeah, I'm leaning heavily on a maybe at the moment. But this will have to be one of those cases where, well, I play a game further on my own to test, to see how it goes on. Because, as I've said, I'm not experienced with Dark Souls games, so I'm likely to just get my ass handed to me repeatedly.
Yeah, and I'm leaning rather no. Like, I do not hate it. I just don't feel too interested in it and unsure how well it would stream,
Okay.
or rather if it will fit us.
Well, I think this next game might be of more interest. Why is that getting picked up? Well, that that completely ruined the surprise, didn't it? Okay, let me turn that window capture off. For some reason, it's triggering on the on Steam stuff.
And this one had streamer mode, I hope.
Yep, and it is active. The only annoying thing with that is that it doesn't replace the copyrighted music, it just mutes it. Which, well, is annoying and stupid, but oh well.
They probably did not have time to have alternates. This is kind of sad.
Let's see, Marco, I would watch it, but if I miss the streams, I would watch the VODs. Okay, epilepsy warning, potential epilepsy warning. Autosave as usual.
Was that even there on the release for I recall some people did play a little bit, but did not make use of it because of the music?
Could be. Roots watering the plants. Okay.
Well, that does make sense.
But yeah, normally there would be music playing here. And yes, I'm noticing slowdown in my avatar. Welcome to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. So, let's start. Really? We got this. Kick back and enjoy the story of the Guardians of the Galaxies. Your enemies will cower before your might in this righteous power fantasy. You're ready to face the galaxy. You may stumble or even fall, but you'll always pick yourself up again. The intended Guardians experience. We got this probably. We don't got this. We do it our way. Yep. Okay, so we do get some music. No one said being a superhero was easy. You'll take a beating like none other, and only the most battle-hardened Guardians will make it out alive. You're the master of your own galaxy and want to... Oh! It's Alright, this is always welcome. Customizable difficulty.
Also, BRB, I have my headphones on, but I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll wait a second then. Okay, it still sets. It still brings you here. Okay, I'll need to make a bit of a time marker to cut this out then. Let's see, which actually doesn't give me much to do for anything at the moment. Okay, how did I get turned around? Okay, come on there. How did that happen? There. Okay, that was odd. Let's see, can I put that on a higher priority so that it doesn't slow down as much? How much of this is all taking up? It's causing slowdown in the task manager. Of course, it's one of those games that demands or uses 100% of the graphics card even when it's not needed. Let's see. Processes. VC face. Resource values. Okay, no, that's just for showing stuff. Details. Let's see then. SU, there it is. Okay. Set priority. Let's set that to high. Change priority, yes. Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing much though. What if I set it to real time? Okay. probably best to keep that at high. Yes, nope, not. Oh, come on. Okay, for some reason it mistook change priority to end task. Ugh.
What the heck?
Okay.
Connect the cable to headphones again.
There we go. All right.
There you go. I'm back.
There. Okay, welcome back. Yeah,
Thank you.
apparently this is one of those games that tries to use as much of the graphics card as possible at the cost of other programs.
This probably could explain why not many made a full stream rate. Like, I recall Jacksepticeye Markiplier seemed to be interested to stream it.
Turning that off
make
immediately.
full let's play of it. But ended up just doing a showcase. And yeah, if they had issues to even not to be able to do a series of it, that says a lot.
Let's put that
Like,
down.
I heard people love the game. I just guess it was not very well designed for streamers and let's players.
Likely. And okay, again, something with resolution skill. Games with resolution skill really seem to screw with how well things run, huh? It's what you... Yes, about there. Apply changes. Yep. Of course, that screws with the preview. There. And that screws with the preview again. Okay. Keep there. Okay. And again. Okay, I don't get why some games just don't like the preview window. When, let's see, it behaved before. I think most of the time it has something to do with resolution change, but this game was running in full screen, so it has, and there's 2560, so there isn't any graphics change, not any resolution change for it to get hung up on. Now it does it again. Okay, seriously. Okay, at least let me skip these. It's apparently a no on that.
Getting concerned that we may end up having to skip this one.
One thing to stop it screwing with the preview, I know at least, is to put it into windowed modes. So I will need to change the source for that. Okay, at least so far, I say that I still slow down. Okay, settings, display, not full screen. Why does it turn off the resolution immediately on that? There. Okay, why? Let me see. And of course it doesn't stick to... yeah, the game is being difficult to work with. But now there's freaking bars at the bottom. That's for brightness. Let me turn that back on again for a second. Okay, wait, why would it... There. Then turn it back off. And that did not restore it to its original... Okay, there's something fuckery going... There's some fuckery going on with this resolution scaling, I'm thinking. So... Okay, now it's even fucking with where the mouse is. Because it's not registering... Nope, now it is. No, when I try to... yeah, some... Okay, let me... That looks a bit... Okay. Now if I hold... No, if I hold shift, it does not keep the aspect ratio. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see why people didn't stream this game, because the graphics are being difficult. So let's restore, see if that does anything. Yes.
Yeah, like, people could play it just fine, probably, but whenever they wanted to stream or record it, yeah, that's where the issues arrived. Like, sure, nice, they gave us a streamer mode, but that doesn't help much when you have a hard time to even record or play, stream the game to begin with.
Okay, yeah, I'm shelving this one for now. Maybe next time we do a showcase, but only after I force it into a specific resolution and for it to stay in that. Because just a game that does not let you select a set resolution in windowed mode, just someone's fucked up something there. Okay, I was actually looking forward to that game. So, next one then. Which does mean that we'll get another one. The western edge of the fallen world lies a cliffside village. We can't pause this, so dropping guardians completely for the moment, harboring the last survivors of the human race, those who chose exile over death. They train day and night, confined to their hideout, their legacy cursed, survival their sole purpose. Legend warns of the demon army, bound to strike again, eager to completely eradicate humans. Fortunately, legend also tells of a hero flying in from the Western Ocean to bring protection and knowledge. On a day that begins like so many others, a young ninja is about to be visited by the Western hero and sent on a perilous journey into this merciless world to carry a scroll paramount to the clan's survival. The messenger. Okay.
Alright.
Always nice to have extra save slots. Okay. There.
Right, I was gonna say is, I have good things already from some friends that love the game, so I was also kind of looking forward to it, but seeing that...
Yeah. Okay, as is obvious, very retro-inspired, huh?
Yep.
Another day and still no sign of this so-called Western hero. Training used to be fun, but all we do now is memorize boring prophecies. Demon army this and magic scroll that. Nothing's happened in centuries, so why are we still hiding? I wish I could just leave this place and go explore a world. Gather around, everyone. History lesson is about to begin. Oh great, another lecture. I guess I should at least show up this time. Okay. Jump with A. Attack with X. A and B don't seem to do anything yet. Triggers and shoulders neither. Now it's time to try the new course. Show us your cloud step technique. Jump, hit, jump. Okay, so we get a double jump if we hit something in the air. Okay, that is neat. Marco, probably just in case you want to change something. Change what, Marco? Other than forcing the game into a functional resolution? Well, look who decided to grace us with their presence. Have you done your reading? Never the rebel. the point? All we do is rot in this hideout anyway. I see that the importance of our ancestors' wisdom is lost on you, but let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real. And should they... They have returned. It's all wrong. The Western heroes were supposed to save us. Watch out! Don't go. You are not ready. Well, we may not be ready, but we're the only one alive at the... Oh, hello. Burn it all. Bring the humans to their knees. Not so fast, big boy. Oh, and who might you be? Are you really all they've got? Pathetic. Prepare to die. Sound. Impossible. Seems luck is with you this day. Barmathasel? Yes, my king. Keep an eye on this worm. Certainly, my king. Count your blessings, ninja. My means will make short work of you in the autumn hills. Are you the Western hero? Something like that. To be honest, I got here way too late. As you look like the most capable around here, or at least the most alive here, I have a task of the utmost importance for you. Take this scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach Glacial Peak Summit, where 3 sages will be waiting for you. Who are you? And why is this scroll important? You'll find answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the autumn hills. Godspeed, messenger. You got the scroll. You've been chosen to be the messenger, tasked with carrying the scroll across your cursed world. Okay.
Alright.
Seems simple enough and all, but I've seen parts of this played by Lazarus, and there's a lot more depth to it, supposedly. Enter the ninja. Beat the ninja intro with the intro without dying. The save icon is a little demon sage.
I think means scribe?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, simple enough so far. Yeah, get that. Okay. Typical enemy type. Fires at range, but needs to recharge after a certain amount. There. Yep. Gameplay seems a bit basic at the moment, but as I said, there's supposed to be a lot more to things. Oh, like something here. Hello. Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. It doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? Anyways, so I'm this missing character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. All you need to do is take the scroll to the top of a faraway mountain where 3 sages from my order will be waiting for you. Your order? Slow down, what? That was way too much text for one dialogue box. Look, just keep going eastward and make sure you grab all these time shards you see lying around. I can use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy. Yep, climbing claws. Press against walls while airborne to stick to them. Need anything? What do you want to chat about? The climbing claws? So, climbing claws? Oh yeah, you can press against walls to cling to them and climb at your leisure. Makes sense. The way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why John Gaiden invented them decades ago. Ninja Gaiden. Who's John Gaiden? Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I needed to get out of the way. I don't get it. Some will. What is this place? Seriously though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time you will come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it. Listen, I know you're still new to this, but you have to be pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. Wouldn't you rather go back into the action anyway? Just buy a health upgrade or something and be on your way. Kids these days. Any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out in the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned and he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. It really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day his accountant asked him to review a piece of document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine what, where you would be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You asked for a story. More like the long version of when life gives you lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clever material for your next party, I should just move along.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Kurato plates. Plus 1 HP. Concealed arm guards make you more resistant. Strike the ninja and attack enemy projectiles. Empower your attacks, letting you destroy enemy projectiles. You can even cloud step off of them. Okay. Let's pick that, actually. Okay, what's in the cage there? Please don't touch the cabinet.
Good question. Oh, yeah, this game is also very nostalgic game, but I feel like this one feels a little bit better than the other one.
Easier to get into.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, this is
It's
broken
not
wall.
bombarding you from several different franchises.
Okay. Let's test out that new ability. Oop. How ninja is that? Attack your first enemy projectile. Okay. I still managed to get hurt by just running into one. Oop. There. Okay. That must be a health something. Give me that. Okay. Healed at least 2, maybe more. Yep. Too early. Yep. Okay. There. And there. Okay. Yep, new type. Yep. Okay. There.
What the heck?
Okay, these are checkpoints. There. And gone. Okay. No need for an upgrade for swimming. Now we will automatically sink a bit, even if we don't steer anywhere. Okay, for that we just jump as usual in platformer type games. Also, the music just gets muted when you're underwater. It's just always nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not really muted, it gets... What would you even
Muffled?
call that effect?
Muffled.
Yeah, mate. This way. Alright, and we're back around. These enemies are a bit like Kappa, but different kinds.
Yeah.
We got a bit too close to the surface. Okay, they respawn if they get off screen.
Almost
Another
like
new
they've
type.
like they are related to Kappas, but been crossbred with some other things.
Yeah. There. More of those shards. Okay, back into the shop. Okay. Energy Shuriken. Ranged attack, tap into your mind's key charges, allowing you to throw Energy Shuriken with Y. Okay, let's get both of these. Okay, we get 3 charges. Enemies will sometimes drop a globe that restores 1 key charge. Second wind. Press A while being knocked back. Okay, to do an air recovery jump. And serendipitous bodies. Enemies will sometimes drop a globe that restores 1 hit point. Okay. Anything new to chat? No. I'm guessing it will light up when you can chat again, or there's something new to chat. Okay, those don't hurt. But you can cloud jump off of them. Okay, it doesn't really do that much damage. It's the same amount of damage as a normal strike. There. Just trying to be fancy there. Okay. Ow. Okay, I wasn't paying attention for that one. Okay, it doesn't look like those pickups are full heals. Or at least for the moment.
Not very right, are they?
Nope. I get the feeling there might be something hidden up there. Is there any... your shots are going to hit that. Okay, we need another jump or something. If there even is somewhere up there. That is something up there. Okay, we can get those... Okay. We can get key charges back from hitting the lanterns. There. There. Okay. Checkpoint. There we go. Alright. There. There we go. To give a bit of a context to a joke, the joke from earlier with the John Gaiden and such, I don't know where it spawned from, but apparently people have started Okay, hit that behind me. Apparently at some point people have started referring to game characters, or referencing to game characters as John insert the title of their game. So like John Call of Duty and such.
Okay.
Bit of a hidden area, not entirely secret. Hello.
That looks like something we've seen.
Challenge expected. Destroy your first power seal. So it seems you want to wander off the beaten path. What was that big green object? Oh, you mean that thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. There are many others like it, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what they do. I consider that finding them all is optional, but if you were the kind of adventurer that likes to go for the extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. And who knows, it may or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be in my shop. Oh, there's breakable blocks here, but we can't attack downwards. Okay. We'll need to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, the secrets are starting. I'm guessing that upper area would have had one of those seals in it as well then. And yeah, there.
Likely.
Okay, there. The entrance to their areas are marked with those seals on the background, or somewhere near it.
And for people wondering, we do have extra games in case other games are
Shelved
uncooperative.
or just shelved for later work due to technical bullshit, or because they're just not any good.
Yeah, did you say that you actually tested them?
Yeah, to see if they played Night with OBS, but for some reason now it just doesn't want to anymore. There's been no OBS updates, so yeah, it's just something with the game, I guess. Okay. Okay, the little scribe just comes in. Oh, a new customer. What happened? I almost died just there. Strictly speaking, you did. But how? My name is Quarble. Quarble? At your service. I'm the one you never would have met had you any skills. The gist of it is, I have a magic ring that allows me to control space and time. So whenever you're about to die, I will appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint. Okay, what's the catch? Well, for one, you will still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your death in my little notepad. So I'll stick around to steal your loot until either we're even or I'm bored. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. It seems we have a deal. Glad we see eye to eyes. Carry on, then. Eye of the shareholder. Really? Okay, so for a time, he is going to steal our shards. Yep. Okay. Or to a certain amount, I presume. There. Eye of the shareholder. Really? Yeah, it's clear that this game has a certain style of humor, huh?
Yep. There's something that can be both good and bad.
Okay. Wasn't there something there? Actually, no. Okay. There. And there. So I could have just killed him with the shuriken, but oh well. Let's see. What's with the big mysterious chest? It appeared when you smashed your first power seal. Okay. New stuff to chat. Let's do that. That way we can avoid falling into pits if we get hit above them. A level boss. Looks like you're almost done almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention there is a giant leaf monster guarding the exit? You did. That look on your face. Don't worry, my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh, is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, that's, I didn't mean to... Well, good luck. Really? Okay, at least we got rid of the shareholder. Hello, Swamp Thing.
Do you mean leafing?
Okay, they just throw up the entirety of their covering. Like some sort of giant fur ball that they can control. Okay, so the deal is let them throw that. Get some hits in, dodge that. Can I duck under that? Yes, I can. There. Okay, if I duck, I can just do that without them getting hit on the way back. There we go. Easy enough for the first boss, of course. Yep. And of course it has to explode. Forlorn Temple. Alright. Right into the shop. Need anything? Current area. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. And how so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Can't deny. Adventure types rarely do, I get it. So the short of it is that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened, that's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean this is all that is left of the human legacy? For what it's worth? I'm sorry. No way. I will go and take down that Demon King right now. He wouldn't be the first to try. But I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. We're still too weak to consider taking on even his second in command. I'm going. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. Any more stories? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. Okay, I think we can go see where this is going. The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident they had proven they didn't fear the dark, or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was with that pile of mattresses, he went on. It looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Oh, everyone knows that story. There was a pea underneath the pile, so that someone who is extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you ever heard what happened after? Huh? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humbled by regal standards, she realized she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Aerobatics warrior. Okay. I get the feeling we aren't just 1,000. Okay. Incoming damage of 2 or more will now be reduced by 1. Okay. So just that one tile here that just kept going up and down. Alright. The writing is very clever. Oh, we're heading for the catacombs instead, I guess. Hello there. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were an undead. What kind of creature are you? I've never met a Robokin. Robokin? We are a tribe of builders, technically very hard-working, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. What's your name? Necro. Necro? So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above, and was instantly paralyzed by all the Ardo's morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. Okay, I guess we have to find those. There, just one basic bats being an issue. There and there. There. Okay, now these have spikes on them, so we can't clink. We can only clink to one side safely. Definitely something hidden up there. Let's see. Okay, hello. Oh, that's just a big pile of these. Yes, please. Be lootful and multiply. Destroy a big time shard. Okay. That was a Star Trek reference. The Vulcan greeting, or Vulcan goodbye.
Oh, also a reminder, folks. Hopefully, I repeat, hopefully, we have a bonus stream this evening. So, crosscode.
Yeah, if Liz is up for it and nothing else gets in the way.
Yeah, let's see if they were up for it. But again, you should always be ready.
Okay, a Lich. Some Lich or Necromancer. Okay. There. Okay. They're going to keep spawning in stuff here, aren't they? There. Luckily we don't slide down like in some games where you can wall climb or wall jump.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. That's half. That was half an hour. Shall we give it another 15 or leave it here?
Okay, we have to go into the next one. I'm sitting.
Underwater dash. Losing raid gaining ground by 5 upgrades in the shop. Hope this Phelps. What?
What?
Was that a joke to LA Noir?
Unsure. Also, I'm leaning yes or a maybe yes on this one.
Yeah, I'll look up a bit more about it, ask Lashers about it. But I'm leaning towards a yes as well.
Yeah. Okay, people, I may sound a bit jaded for... Yeah, I'm not feeling top, but good enough to stream, but I also feel jaded for, again, think about things that made me feel jaded over things in general in life.
Give me a second, I forgot to put something back down here. There. This way I can put down the controller without just making it out every time.
Yeah, let me give you some example. I noticed a pattern. Consoles themselves have been good, except they have of late been rather pricey.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing wrong with it. But it's not a good age for consoles. Some people then claim it's good age for computers. No. That's not true either, since those that we used to trust have grown too complacent and stopped double checking quality controls and all that.
Where'd my... Okay, where did the paper I used for notes just now go to?
So yeah, so people saying he's going to eat for console? No. Going to eat for computer gaming? No. There's something annoying for both sides, either price or quality.
Okay, I'll just grab a different thing quickly.
So, yes, that's just the tip of the iceberg where I feel also, besides being sick, also a bit jaded, as I feel like, why?
Okay, next game then.
Yeah, let's continue before I get too jaded. I think we need more joy.
Where the heck did that paper go? The fan is turned off, so it didn't get blown away. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to triple check the audio for anything. Alright.
You probably should just have
that now it's just down a lot, huh?
Oh dear. Yeah, you definitely should have a notebook or some kind.
I have, but it's filled with other stuff already. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero, aka the prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Oh dear, and NVIDIA. I heard NVIDIA has done their own computers now, but I'm not sure, again, if it's they are good or not. It's kind of hard to know which people are just trying to do outrage by lying or if they're actually serious.
Okay, English. Okay, game starts. Normal or hard. Rescue Mother Base member Chico and high-value target pass from a U.S. naval prison facility and escape the mission area by chopper. Targets. Paz and Chico. Okay, I thought up and down would scroll for more text, but no. Okay, mission will begin. Yes. Putting the controller aside. In an era when the world was still divided into East and West, the boss, the mother of special forces and hero of World War II, defected to the Soviet Union. Under orders of the U.S. government, her final apprentice, Naked Snake, took her life. Okay, this is all just background lore on this, and as you can see, there's quite a bit. Oh, okay, not that much. Okay, now it's... okay. Yeah. Let's just start. Who have we here?
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Here's to you. Well, this is probably going to get us a copyright claim anyways.
Of course.
Ten days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Trojan horse is in! This pirate crackdown's a go! Move!
A lot of lens flare, a bit exaggerated. And yeah, removing identifying markers.
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring him back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point. Send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then. I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Chico and Paz are being held in an old, unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
Mission info.
There we go.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. That's the refugee camp. I hear it's where they hold refugees from countries like Cuba and Haiti.
Something's got that guy annoyed. Yeah, I'll say this right up. I'm already planning to eventually stream Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. And this one along with it at the start. This is just, well, to showcase some of how it will play. And some of the just absolute insanity you can get in this series.
A searchlight. Stay out of the beam or the guard will spot you.
Let's see, that's a big gun.
An anti-air gun. A chopper's worst nightmare.
Okay. As with many of these games with binoculars,
Those new guys.
we can tag them to
See
keep
the
track of them.
Who are they with?
Beats me, man. Green Berets, SEALs.
Those ain't no jarhead birds, I can tell you that. Some paramilitary setup?
Well, some of the guys are saying... You know what? It's best we just drop this, right?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. The thing with the Metal Gear Solid games is that there's often just layers upon layers of intrigue going on. So, yeah, if anyone feels confused at any point or such, yeah, I'm pretty sure basically everyone who doesn't have a degree in studying the series itself will feel this pretty much the same.
I feel there's a lot of intrigues in real life.
With a directional microphone. You should be able to listen in on whatever they're pointed at.
Okay.
By the way, have you heard that about the...
Keep low.
See,
You can check the controls on the pause screen.
There goes the fourth wall. Not that it exists much in this series at times.
oh dear. Yeah, have you heard about the Steam Fairmont?
No. Also, give me a...
Is
I think I got moved again with the VC thing.
yeah, here's the thing. I recently heard that they had recently announced the Steam Valve are making a second attempt on our console.
Ready your weapon while crawling.
Okay.
You can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
It will use Steam OS, which they still hope they can one day move to computers, which, let's be honest, I may be some jaded, but Steam is one of those I have hopes for, and I just hope they will not betray us at any point.
Yeah.
We need some light for blood's sake. And they even said that SteamOS would allow you to browse the night to go check your emails and such. Yes, it would be optimized for gaming and not, well, bloatware and all that.
We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, that is also 20 if I understand bloatware correctly. I feel old.
Rats. But yeah, these games, they just put in as... Oop.
If you're going to eliminate him, use a gun.
Let's see. We have an MRS-4 rifle. That we also have... Okay, I'm trying to swap to something else. But they're only paying attention that way, so no need to kill them. And yeah, for people curious, that little bar on the weapon icon, that's the silencer.
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
So yeah, with most weapons, the silencers are not forever lasting. And yeah, with tab we can open a map. Let's see, landing zone, enemies we've tagged. Speaking of, any new ones in sight? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Best not to go out into the open. This is mostly a stealth game after all, even if you can pull out a machine gun and just go guns blazing.
Eyes open, boss.
I'm not sure what the need of this is.
Contact me if you need advice.
We aren't instantly spotted. Okay, I can swap between these with the number keys as well. That way would be risky because of the searchlight that's overlooking it. Okay. Also, one clear difference between these two is of course the icon next to them. Yeah, this one is non-lethal, it's a tranquilizer pistol. So,
alright.
I can hear something. Could climb over here. Oh, he's suspicious. Yeah, go. We can't climb that. We can climb this though. Up. Okay, we can see a bit more from here. Let's see. Okay, I thought I saw someone in there. Sensitivity is a bit high. I can see someone. No, that's another searchlight.
CQC is effective.
Never mind. He
You should
goes.
move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight.
Okay. Not the best spot here. Come on, let me drop him. Okay. If someone comes from that way, they will spot them.
Take a good look at the enemy through your binoculars, and you can mark him. Marked enemies can be sensed when nearby, even if there's a wall between you and them. But it only works if you stop and take the time to focus your attention. This helps you maintain situational awareness. Try it.
Some more. Basically, tag as many enemies as you can, and you'll be less likely to get bitten in the ass for it. Okay.
You should try listening in on those soldiers. Even casual chatter could reveal something in a place like this.
I was pointing straight at a tent, but okay. I was hoping for a bit of info on this area. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that is why you want to scout an area well when you get the chance, because... Okay, yeah, there's 2 of them here. Okay, I better go around that way then. This is wide open. We need to go there.
Yo, you hear about the special ships guys have been pulling at the old prison area the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, some high-value prisoners. You get down duty and kiss your break time fine. My buddy was crying on my shoulder about it.
But that place has been dead for years. Now we got these, I don't know who, bringing in enemy combatants from the States.
Right. And the CO is tearing his hair out.
Feel like I'm living in a prison, man.
There. Just to keep track of them. Okay. Making unnecessary noise by hitting things. I believe there is a button for swapping which shoulder you're looking over. But I don't know which. And careful of the searchlight. Someone there, yeah. Might have been able to catch a glimpse of them earlier, but oh well. Let's see, where are you? There. Okay, anyone else?
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
Down low. I'm not seeing any other targets at the moment.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
Yes, we got you the first time. Okay, friendlies. Oop, not friendly. Okay, let's back it up a bit.
Oh dear. I was gonna head to the kitchen. I will disconnect the cable in the meantime so I can still hear.
Okay. Let's turn this back. Oh, another one.
All quiet? Hey, did you see those guys' unit patch? Yeah, Fox, facing right? That's it. You know, it looked just like... You've seen it before? Where? I can't remember. I know it had a fox in it, too.
Okay. No one in the tower. Alright. Should probably take care of all 3 of these. There's still plenty more area to find around here. Smarter than to pull up the flashlight to check if they actually saw something in the dark.
There you go, I'm back.
Welcome back. There we go.
Yeah. I feel both sick, jaded, and depressed today, but still. Stream helps. It distracts me.
Probably keep this guy away from the cliff.
Okay, that's a very good universal sign of saying sleeping.
Yeah. Nobody around the back? Nope. Okay. Let's put you somewhere out of sight as well. Can run while carrying someone, but of course it'll be extra noisy.
That obviously.
For someone specific here, we can't save everyone.
Chico. Chico, it's me.
No! No! Go away! Go away! Let me out of here, please! Get off me! Get off!
Chico, keep it down.
Go away!
Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out! You let me out, go! Stay here!
Get off me! Get off!
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it. I got Chico.
And Paz?
Not here.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on. Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out then. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Paz's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Yeah, bolts there.
Mission info has been
I've marked the
updated.
RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
The map has been updated.
Yeah, shattering those bones basically ensures that someone is never going to walk again, I believe.
So it looks like less of breaking walls, putting something there to prevent you from walking properly. But it could cause serious damage.
Yeah, there is a channel on YouTube who does a lot, who's covered a lot of Metal Gear stuff, and I think he covered it in one of his videos. But yeah, one of them is still looking this way. This guy gets any closer, I'll have to take him out. Lucky. Let's not hit his head on a freaking cactus. I think he's suffering enough as is.
Yeah.
Snake.
The RV's just a little further.
Let's go home.
Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute. How's he doing?
Bit rough.
Chico, where's Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Please select a landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Probably should have waited over there, but oh well. Ah, is that them? Yeah, that's them, I think. Okay, come here, kid. Not the most stealthy way to keep coming at us with those on. We have hit the half-hour mark, though, so should we extend another 15 or leave it here?
I'm okay with another 15.
Okay. There, extension.
Buzz!
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag. Must be near the heliport. A gate. left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz. If you're still not sure, listen to the tape again.
Okay. So past the flag, past the vehicle port, the heliport. There. Can we... No, we can't climb this, it's too high. Alright. So past the vehicles, or past a passing vehicle, so along this road, then a flag. Flag.
The Stars and Stripes. Not a popular sight in Cuba.
Would be bad timing if he turns around just then. Okay.
That sound. A flag fluttering. Next they headed for a place with a helicopter.
Stick to the brushes. That way we'll be somewhat hidden even in the light. Okay, he's looking away. I'm not sure if there's anyone else around here. Static light. As long as there's no one up here. Yeah. Okay. If not that. There we go.
The helipad. That matches Chico's tape.
Armored vehicle. Okay.
Open the front gate. Supply deliveries on its way in.
And there's the gates. Nobody in the watchtower.
What was that crew up to going back and forth between admin and the old prisoner?
Yeah, one of the guys on gate duty was saying the same thing. They kept taking a prisoner with them.
And then they'd go down into the boiler room.
The area was off limits while they did their questioning, or interrogation.
My buddy said he heard screams coming out. And music.
Music? That's some creepy shit.
Okay. And that's why it's good to listen in on enemies whenever possible. Because you can find details like that. So, the boiler room. That's where we need to be. Okay. Not seeing anyone else.
Gonna check on the food. Spare B. So, there you go.
We need to get through that gate. Not going to guess on if that thing is currently active or not. Presuming yes. Okay. Could try sneaking this way past everyone here. Or we take the long and open route. Which, well, is open, but has far less guards.
You can move back and forth while hanging. You can also climb back up or let go and drop. Just be sure of your surroundings before you do.
Yeah. We careful of the lights. Turn around a bit there. Okay. Slid by behind this guy. I'll have to keep an eye on the spotlight there. No room to hide that guy, so leaving him untouched. Okay. You can probably use that scaffolding to get over the wall. So far, so good. Is that even? Yes, that is scaffolding, I think.
What is that?
Oh, great.
Got it. Let me check it out.
Still searching for Paz? Try interrogating some of the Marines. They must know something. Put the squeeze on them.
Okay, I didn't notice the searchlight going over there. Get some distance and something between us. Okay. Must have been the wind. Okay. Could try shooting out the searchlight, but that might draw more attention. These are moving away. Any surprises? Open and in light, so let's just move. Can I climb up? No, I cannot climb up this. Okay. Okay, he getting stuck again? Right, so how to get through the gate then?
There you go.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Wait to connect the cable for now, since
That's the admin building.
I want some better head movement while I eat.
Okay. No, we're not through the gate, but we are closer. There is someone. Peeking and the mic, keeping and the binoculars don't work together. There. Nobody there. Okay, we can probably get behind the gate through here. Need to get past this guy and the camera there. Alright.
To interrogate an enemy, first grab him.
Yeah, let's try that on the next one, maybe. This camera. Okay, we've got to keep an eye on where it's looking. And, well, not being there. Things are always installed with a blind spot right underneath. Rather poor design.
Yeah, though at the same time, the blind spot is kind of forced because it needs to have an angle to turn around proper.
Yeah. Oop.
No, it does make it harder to sneak by.
Hey, any confirmation on that garbage disposal yet?
Yeah, they just took care of it.
All right, heading back up top. Stay here and keep watch.
You got it.
Okay, one of them's coming back. Can I grab you? No. Okay, I moved a bit too far away from the corner there. I was trying to cling to the corner to grab him as he as he'd come around, but nope. Okay. Let's try and grab this guy for interrogation. Not exactly sure what you would call this area. Power generation, at least. He getting stuck again.
I think they call it boiler room.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is the boiler room.
Huey's handling preparations for the inspection. Keep your mind on the mission.
Can't grab him.
Oh, I think those are the boilers. There are pipes to them.
Oh yeah, and steam. So, okay, this is the boiler room then. Or the boiler area.
And another one.
No music. Best to stick to the darker areas. Found her. A lot of blood, but alive.
Boss, get Boss onto the helicopter.
And that was the extra 15 minutes, so it perfectly timed.
Yeah. I'm so glad I have headphones on.
Alright.
Let's be honest. There are many sounds you can make when in pain and all that. But some sounds can be misunderstood as other sounds if you have a closed door or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when we eventually get to streaming this game and the full game, we will be taking a look here for what is what and all that. But yeah, I don't think people would have liked me reading that for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like we said it for the official play and not on the showcase.
Yeah.
So it's a showcase. We can show some story and all that, but that's in-depth lore.
Okay.
We will save in-depth lore to later.
Okay, and well, since we're putting Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy on the shelf for next time, to be for when it's hopefully more cooperative, we go to game number 5. There we go. Mr. Sun's Hatbox. Yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those quirky little games that I heard about, be advised, and well, it was cheap, so. All right. New game. Always a +1 on save slots. And start. Hello? Delivery for Mr. Sun. Okay, be right there. Yep. Please sign here. Amazing. Instead of Amazon. Thank you. Have a nice day. Drop the package. Don't worry, sir. We'll retrieve your package. No. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Gotta run. They're getting away. Really? Okay, not the best guards, I'm guessing. Okay, WASD, space. Okay, S and jump and drop down.
Not what I expected. I thought we were to run a shop.
Nope. Find the door. W to enter the door. Okay. Get behind the guard to sneak past. Go here to get the drop on the guard. Okay. Yep. Try practicing on another neck. Oh, this guy here. Okay. We can pick them up and throw them.
Oh
dear. Jump onto hats to knock them off. Yep. Equip the hats. Q to D hats. Okay. Okay, so we don't need to always kill the guards to get through. E to open chests. Yep. Just a pistol. Okay. Slow moving shots. Have to capture? Oh, tied him up. Pull them. Okay, that's a that's a reference to Metal Gear, which we just played. Capture the gun. Okay. I'm guessing so we can reuse those in later or something. Okay, one guy, a pistol, and a hard hat. Okay. They just take off in a helicopter. Hello, Mr. Sun. I'm sorry to report that I wasn't able to retrieve your package by myself. Oh, that's okay. But fear not. Since you signed up for a delivery guarantee insurance policy, we won't relent until that package is in your hands. Oh, it's not that big a deal. You own the land under your shop, correct? We shall set up a base of operations there as we continue our search. I'm not sure if... At no extra cost, of course. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so this... welcome to your base. Okay, so Amazon must be the complete opposite of Amazon because they have actually good customer service.
Almost a bit much instead in the other direction.
Welcome to your base of operations. Click here to open the build menu. To get started, you'll need 2 more rooms, staff room and storage. Okay, storage room for all the items you've obtained. Place the room by highlighting a slot near your base and pressing that. Okay, okay, next to it. There. And then the staff room. Oh, what did that say? Manage your staff from here. Okay. Select the missions panel to send your units out. From here you can scan for missions. Okay. Each day you'll have a choice of 3 missions. Okay. 1 floor, very low on each of them. Kidnap. And raid. Okay. Choose a unit to take on the mission. If you fail the mission, the unit will be lost permanently. Okay. Let's see. Selfie Estes. Photogenic. Can be seen by cameras through walls. Really? Soft Skull. Remains stunned for twice as long. Okay, these are bad traits outlined in red and good traits in green. Hand-eye coordination. Can catch items mid-air. Hatred of guns. Destroys guns after shooting once. Weak throw. Thrown blunt objects won't stun people. And photogenic. Okay, let's go with this one. Equip your unit for the mission here. Pay close attention to your unit's quirks. They can drastically affect your playstyle. Hover over them to see more details. Maybe there's even co-op. Alright. We've got one hard hat, shields your head, and one pistol with 4 ammo. Okay. Okay. Find and kidnap the Crouch Beard. Okay. Find your target and capture them. They're earmuffs. Okay, let's capture them. We have 3 Fultons. Okay, pick up that. We can't... Oh, the hard hat broke. Okay. No. Come on.
Sorry. What the heck?
Okay, so you can knock yourself out as well. Complete your mission, find the exit door to escape. Hello? Okay, I kind of want this hat. Stack of books. Okay. There, captured stack of books, yep. Okay. The boomerang, really? Missed a bit of extra gold there. Let's... Knocked myself out again. Yep. And they... Wait, okay, oh, plus 1 balloon.
What the heck?
Let's capture that. Okay, a very silly game, clearly. Oh, that was a heal box. There.
Yeah, I started streaming this, but what the heck?
It's quirky at the absolute least. Okay, survived. Okay, got a level 2 guy. I'm guessing that's what the number is. Okay, the crowd's weird. We got the gold. Okay. Alright. Yep, level 2, more health. Getting max health. Alright. While you were gone, they 1 to 2. Cool. The medbay and brig are now available to build. Open the build menu to see details. Let's see. Convert captured enemies to staff from here. Okay. And the medbay. Heal damaged staff from here. Okay. Mission. Complete these story missions to progress in the game. Okay, neutralize that guy. Alright. Select a hat. Farts when you pop it. Okay, I don't have it. I guess some of these hats might have an actual effect. Okay. There. Okay. Oop, that's extra gold in there. Give me that again. Let's take that along. Weapon ammo durability is automatically refilled during capture. Okay. There we go. Capture you. And let's capture this boomerang. There we go. Okay. Oh, turtle shell. Out of balloons. So let's equip it instead. Oop, extra balloons. Capture them. Alright. Yep. Really? Yep. Did not mean to capture them. Bouncy hat. Yep. There we go. And out. There we go. Got another staff and whatever the hell that is. No alarms. Okay. Oh, has grown out of a quirk. Okay. So when you level up, there's a chance you can lose one of these. That is good. So in case you're stuck with only... in case you're stuck with characters with only bad quirks, you can train them out of it. Okay.
I feel like more games you have that.
You found a map piece. Collect more to unlock a hat heist. Okay.
Oh, actually, for clarification, for games that have positive and bad quirks, I like the idea of them be able to group out the bad quirks.
Yeah. Research job unlocks various passive upgrades from here. Okay. So yeah, this game is a bit more roguelike than I thought. To unlock upgrades, you have to assign staff to the research job. Up over here. Select this unit to assign them to a job. Assign research. Okay. Optimize to quickly assign your highest level units to the jobs. Okay. So that's 3 in here. 1 level 3. There's Selfie Estes, who is not so much into selfies anymore now. Okay, Sun's out Norris. Hatred of guns, fear of corpses, refuses to pick up dead bodies, weak throw, tight grip, snaps enemies' necks automatically when picking them up. But they refuse to pick... Okay, so they will grab them, instantly kill them, and then instantly drop them. But they have knockout boots. You Bob remains stunned forever. Okay, that would actually be a good trait. Because we did see that
for the
one of them
others.
get up. Yeah, but they can grow out of those. Itchy trigger finger automatically shoots at enemies when they first notice you if you're holding a gun. Okay, or when they notice. Okay, when/if. So if you can sneak up behind them, you don't waste ammo. Bulletproof. Immune to normal bullet damage, gets stunned instead. Okay.
This kind of makes sense for... Don't you usually get kind of stunned when you get shot while wearing a bulletproof vest?
Yeah. See, this is your research level. This is based on the levels of the staff assigned here. You can research various passive bonuses here. Improve your research level to unlock better bonuses. Okay, bring 2 more balloons to its mission for 5 total. It'll take 2 days and cost 150 gold. Collect more magic hats to reveal this research. Okay, and tech goggles. Oh, that sounds really good. Highlights items that are needed for research or contracts. But we're 6 gold short on that. All right. Brainwashed prisoner. Let's see. Neck comes back as a skeleton after dying for the first time. Jumps higher. Everything is dark. Clumsy reloader. Shooting guns use up 1 additional ammo. Okay, let's go for that one. And... Alright, yeah, we kidnapped you. We didn't kill you. Let's get that one. Okay. Then a mission. Kidnap. Okay. Let's go with Selfie again. Oh. Absorbs bullets. Okay. So we can take a shot to the head, then. Alright. Yeah, this looks very simple. It still looks rather simple in general, but... Oh, hello. Reflector. Oh, that's the alarm. Okay. That's the one. Oh, we need... Okay, they've got a shield and some sort of spiky hat. So...
I guess that's what the shield does.
Yeah. Also, I knocked myself out again. There we go. Capture this. And this. We'll carry that one out. There's some extra gold. Hard hats. Really?
Of course.
Okay. I'm curious about this reflector. It probably will reflect stuff. Okay, pick Osborne. Alright. No level. Okay. Okay, the amount of time that it requires for brainwashing someone is the level that they are. Okay. Okay, let's see. Someone else for here. This picture throws items in a straight line. Twice as fast. Quick learner. But you are a lightweight. Oh, okay, that is a big drawback. But since they get extra experience, twice as much actually, they could grow out of that quickly. Guilty conscience. Panics for a short time after snapping someone's neck. And bad back. Hampered when holding heavy items. Those are some strong debuffs, but they could get rid of them pretty quickly. So let's grab that. Selfie can heal. Alright.
How is to return a package?
Yep.
And now after seeing this, you feel like, are you sure these are better than Amazon?
Oh, they're more murderous than Amazon, and it looks like we can research multiple things at once, as long as we have the level and the resources.
That's nice.
Okay. Another story mission. Kill this guy. Okay, Selfie is healing, so let's not go with them. Let's see. Let's go with Norris. Spiky head, damage to jumps on it. Good thing I didn't do that then. Reflects bullets. Okay, required to research something. That as well. Okay. Big red axe returns to you. Okay, let's... There. They panicked. What is this? Mirror shield. Melee weapons will break after being used a certain number of times. Okay. I kind of want to bring that with. But let me first use this boomerang on some targets. Well, spare boomerang. Really?
Really?
Alright, weak throw. If you're surrounded by a bunch of items, you can hold E to pick up one specific. Extra balloon. Capture that. I'm bringing that along. Capturing this one as well. So someone saw the Fulton systems from the from some of the Metal Gear games, and really thought, yeah, we'll go with that. Oop. Turret.
Oh dear.
There. There we go. Yeah, let's. Okay, accidental discharge. Oh, does it just shoot randomly at times? Let's capture at least one of these. Capture that. Remorsal Shaw. Really? Yeah, I'm keeping that, and I'm keeping that. Okay. Oh, it'll actually lure people.
Makes sense.
I'm capturing it. There. I can use that.
I think you missed some money there.
Okay. The Haircut King. Okay, 50 experience, which is a level for everyone at first. Backwards walker. Move faster when moving backwards, slower when... Okay, so Norris is now a moonwalker. Alright. And that's... Okay, you've completed your first map. You can now go to you can now go on a hat heist. Okay. Steal the hats. Okay. Shoots when bopped. Okay, so if someone jumps onto us. Okay, that's not as useful then. Lets you fly slowly. Okay. We need that. We don't need that. Let's take an axe. She's still healing. Okay, but before anything else though, need to put someone in here. Let's see. Explosions only deal 1 damage. Sprinter. Things thrown at you always break. Okay, let's grab that one. And let's see. Coward. Loses control for a short period when detected by an enemy. That's pretty bad. So let's go with this one. Okay. Any new research we can do? Not really. There's new stuff unlocked, but we can't do it because we don't have enough staff for it. Okay, and one reason to get good staff is, well, also for research. So, there, yep. Let's see. Let's bring Skinny. Embark. Find and steal the Hat of Knowledge. Okay, how are we doing on time, actually? 6 minutes. Right, yeah, can't really... Okay. Mirror shield. Yep. Oh. I'll take that. Okay, I can see how things could definitely get interesting with all of this.
Yeah, dude. Unsure about streaming this.
Yeah. Some of these... Really? A bunch of those things?
Oh. I mistook them for fish. But yeah, those are...
And I should not have done that when near an explosive barrel. Oh, well, there goes our double experience guy. Okay. And I'm guessing we need to do that again. Complete your first research. Go ahead.
Of course, you lose them.
Accidentally clicked there. Let's see. Distribution deal permanently adds an additional slot to the black market. Okay, more balloon capacity. 25% discount on the black market. Okay, but we need better people for all of that. Hire staff, purchase items, and fulfill contracts. Okay. First, let's put someone in here. You can purchase items and hire staff here. Let's see, a camera captures memories that matter. Shields, shotgun, gun-shy dillards for 45, weak bowels, I don't even want to know, I think. Eagle Eye, Sniper Gibbs, who hates guns. Okay. And Director Lane, photogenic, tight grip, guilty conscience, and body odor. Okay. Let's move out of there. Complete contracts to receive rewards. Each contract requests certain items to turn in. Check back every real-time day for a new set of contracts. Okay. So, yeah. Find those, get cash. Okay. Let's try this hat heist again. Selfie is okay. Let's not bring a weapon, and we'll just grab one on this in here somewhere. Yep. Is that a cauliflower? Really? What is that? Okay, what is there that it's damaging? Okay, that's a landmine.
Wait, is that a pufferfish?
Okay, I kind of want to get to the shark, but...
Yeah, I think it was pufferfish.
Okay, I thought it was a freaking cauliflower. Oh well, there goes our best, our least worst employee at the moment. Okay. And yeah, we're practically out of money, so we can't do any of that. What is with this freaking... Oh, we still kept the shark. Jumps at nearby units. That might actually be a decent weapon, as long as we will remember to bring them along. Okay, third time's the charm. We're bringing... Oh, we can't bring the shark. Okay, we're bringing a sail to get then.
I guess we are soon to end the stream as well.
Yep. Oh yeah, bulletproof. Okay, but when we break someone's neck, we go down for a bit as well. Because, well, squeamish. Okay, how much? No ammo in that. 4 rounds in that, okay. money. We really need that. Luckily, we don't have an upkeep or anything like that. Do that. Oh, we take longer to capture stuff. Okay. And that's 30 minutes. Let's finish this. And then we'll call it on this one. Yeah. This is another case of a game that looks to be fun, but probably not our style.
Yeah, not something we will stream at least.
That was a landmine. There.
Not many yes games today.
Yeah. Reflector. Thanks to your tech goggles, I'm required for so it will glow yellow. All right, yeah, because we need turrets there. That. Okay. How did you not see me there? There and there. Okay, the moment I grab that... Or not. Let's see. Can I... Magic hats are too fragile to balloon. Okay. Oop. Hello, Rom.
Hello, Rom.
Here we go, we got the Hat of Knowledge and 200 golds. Okay. Nope. Deadly Throw. Thrown blunt objects deal damage instead of stunning enemies. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, now I can see it working.
Get the Hat of Knowledge. Hey, Rom, hope you're doing well.
Yeah, fine, kind of. Well, actually, I woke up a few hours ago, so still kind of sleepy.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, we were just finishing up with the last game for today's showcase.
You guys already did Metal Gear then?
Yep.
Damn, I missed it.
We even gave it 45 minutes. We sincerely apologize for losing your package. Please accept this gift as a token of apology. What's this?
I call dibs on being in Metal Gear.
Okay. It's the Hat of Knowledge. We went through great lengths to procure this for you. Oh, thanks, I guess? So, when do you think you'll find my package? We're very close. We'll keep you updated. Okay, cool.
God, that
How much
reminds me
longer
of
will you need my
Amazon.
basement? My parents are planning to come down to visit soon. Sorry, I should get back to work. I'll put this on display downstairs. Have a nice day.
So he's not leaving the basement anytime soon, then?
Nope. You need to build a showroom to hold the magic hats. Okay. Yes. What did that... I keep forgetting to read. Storage room for magic hats. Okay. The new room expansion is available. Build... Okay. Unlocks the expansion job. Requires to unlock certain rooms or expand staff capacity. Okay. Walters needs to heal. Okay. Alright, with that, we can now get more... we can now work on expanding places. Graveyard.
Captain, are you not forgetting something?
Yeah. I'm just checking out what new stuff we showed up with that. But yeah, that'll be Mr. Sun's Hatbox. Okay, that... Yeah, I'm actually interested in playing that some more, but yeah, I don't think it'll be much for streaming because of the roguelite elements, which probably means that we'd probably get stuck in places.
Yeah.
All right. So that was the games for today. So to recap, the last hero of Nostalgaia.
Leaning no.
Yeah, I'll play it some more on my own time, but at best I'm giving it a maybe at the moment. I am curious about how it'll go and what it'll do, but yeah, we'll have to see. Next game, The Messenger. What do you think?
I'm leaning yes on that one.
Yeah. I'll have to ask Lazarus for some more info on it, or maybe best to avoid that. But from what I've seen and heard, which are just fragments of the game really, it does get a lot more interesting later on, though it was already pretty interesting. And yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. This was more of an actual showcase instead of a tryout. So yeah, we will play that eventually, but we'll probably have to put it on Sunday because, well, just how long those cutscenes and missions can go, and I'm not really sure if you can actually stop in the middle of a mission. And yeah,
I mean,
last
if you
not
hit the
least,
pause, I mean, I think if you hit the pause button, you can actually, stop. But the problem is, there's a pause button and then there's a menu for all the other shit.
Yeah, it would be nice to be able to pause and save.
You kind of have to make it to a checkpoint to do that.
Yeah. And last but not least, Mr. Sun's Hatbox. I'll definitely play some more of that myself, but probably no for streaming. So, yeah, bit 50-50 today. Next week, we'll give Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy another shot, see if it'll behave then.
If not, then it's gonna be properly shelled, and then we probably then know why not many people played it on YouTube.
Okay. That'll be it for today's stream, though, or no, not for this stream.
Today's stream, though.
Yeah, if Liz is available and nothing gets in the way, we will try to go for another Crosscode stream tonight.
Yay.
Okay.
Good luck.
But yeah, before that, let's look for someone to raid. It's not too busy. It Be Me is playing BioShock Remastered.
I basically posted this already, but the Gears of War Remastered has been ported to, it's going to get ported on Steam on the 26th of August this year.
Yeah, someone put that up there already, I think.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Not really too interested in that franchise, but maybe. Anyways, back to this. It Be Me is playing BioShock Remastered. Dynalope is playing Old School RuneScape. Kirinot's Joker is playing Resident Evil. And the last two, we have Ruffy Raccoon with Persona 3 Reload. And Hisaya Rosier, who is playing Retro. Let's see. Rosie, Ghost in the Shell, and something else. Also, you almost forgot from last time. I need to actually change the screen share so that people can, or that Rakir can take another look at what's going on. Oh, this game. I think, did Josh Drive Hayes make a video about this, or was that someone else I'm thinking of?
Unsure.
But yeah.
But this does make it easy to have a pick. Wait, what?
That looks like the PS1 Ghost in the Shell game.
Yeah. All right. Any of these sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I had to leave before this, so you pick, I guess?
Either Resident Evil or BioShock.
Let's go say hi to B. Okay. Copy. Head over to our place. I should pin in a spot for the BioShock games as well, because I do want to stream those as well at some point, but we already have things planned out for a bit with, Batman coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, see ya.
Safe.
See ya.
Okay, /raid and paste. But before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Marco. And thank you, Wiley Boy or Wheelie Boy 250. And I see two people have been lurking. Hello there, Knight and Jess. Hope you're having a good day. And
hello.
of course, thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah, like I said, with luck, crosscode tonight in about 3-ish hours, maybe 4.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. And yeah, tomorrow and Saturday, no streams, or no streams planned at least. Maybe if I feel up for it more, for something more casual, I might just start up something and stream it.
Wait. Captain, it's Wednesday today. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Yeah, but Thursday, Crisis 3 Remastered. Likely to finish with it. Unlikely to finish with enough time to get started on the Batman games. But we'll have to see. I need to prep a scene for that anyways. And yeah, after that, nothing on Friday and Saturday, unless I feel up for it or for something more random. And yeah, Sunday we continue with Castlevania, Dominus Collection, Portrait of Ruin to be more exact.
Yeah, and again, I will tell Captain, I'm up for more stream times. Now you're more free, but again, we definitely should keep 2 days free for resting, relaxing, and other things.
Yeah. Okay, but for now though, of course, let's get this race started. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Peace everyone, sleep well, and see you all soon again.
And I guess watch out for stream modes that actually don't put in a different music, I guess.